So it's Maria and Nick. We are talking about people getting into homes. And so the question that I've heard a lot of, I know you've heard a lot of, is somebody says, I want to buy a house. Where do I start? So from the realtor standpoint, tell us who you are, and if they are wanting to buy a house, what do they do?
Yeah, so I'm Red Carpet Nick. I'm with Remax DFW here in Dallas Fort Worth. First up is just come to me, and we will talk and we'll figure out what your needs are, and we'll start looking at houses in that regard. But before we start looking, we're going to work with Maria and go through the pre-approval process, I think, right?
Absolutely. It's some of the first questions I ask people is, what do you want your house payment to be? I don't want you looking at $1 million house with a $300,000 house budget. So
Makes sense.
I want to know what you want to spend, and then it's an information. It's about a 10 or 15 minute phone call just to talk through jobs, because if you're self-employed versus full-time versus a truck driver that gets paid by the mile, all of those are different. So we look at how do you get paid and the structure of how do we get you approved for the amount you want. Maybe a little bit over, so you could go a little bit over if you needed to, and then send them back to you so y'all can find a house that you know that you are qualified for the right amount.
That makes sense. Yeah. And how long does that pre-approval process take? I know you said it's about a 15-minute call, but I'm guessing you have to do some homework.
Great question. Absolutely. It's about a 15-minute phone call. I send you an application to fill out. It's an online application. It's pretty quick.
Okay.
Under 10 minutes to fill it out.
Oh.
But then I need documents. So especially if you've got different kinds of income. If you're a truck driver that gets paid by the mileage or you get a lot of overtime, I'm going to need some pay stubs and some things like that. If you're self-employed, I've got to see tax returns. But if you're a full-time or salaried, those can be really quick. But get me the documents. We turn those documents around as fast as we can. So normally, a few hours if it's an easy one. If you've got a lot of moving parts, it may take me a day or two, but we'll get it really quick. So I'd much rather you let me know before you find the perfect house than
Right.
the morning of that perfect house.
Well, I don't want to start until I have that pre-approval letter in hand, because otherwise I'm going to be showing you something that is either way too high or way too low in that price budget, and either one of those is a poison apple.
It is, because I mean, like if they're looking at 350 houses, but they're only approved for 300, that's 50,000. That's a lot.
It's a huge gap.
That's like an extra bathroom or something,
Room,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we want to make sure we get that right, so we're not showing you the wrong houses. Absolutely. Sounds good. So how do they reach you?
Just give me a call at 678-333-7572. One of the few Atlanta numbers inside of Dallas Fort Worth.
Perfect.